Those protesting against the works which are being done around the KBR park and sloganeering that KBR Bachao, they have to understand minimum concept that they have learned in the schooling. If not that, I will revise for all of you. See, you don't even know what is why are you protesting. You just know that government has come there and started some infrastructure work, and you all just gathered there and started sloganeering that KBR Bachao ecologically sensitive zone is there. You should not be doing etc. So and so forth. Many of you who are standing there does not even know what is ECZ, what is EEZ, what is the rules regulation, but they just participate in the protest. But I have to tell you one thing that basically the KBR park is not the park which is actually is there in the middle of the city just to provide, just to make sure that it's the lungs of the Hyderabad. Remember this point here, because if you go into the KBR park, maximum area is uncovered with the trees, and lot of area is having what open stones are there, then the hilly rocks are there, and there is a water bodies also there here and there, etc. If you understand the concepts here, there are two important pollutions which are happening across the KBR park, which are not good for the conservation and the preservation of the species that we are talking about. The first one is light pollution. A peacock living in that KBR park or a peacock living in the wild, which peacock will be very healthy? Because the one which is living will be very healthy because it is living in its natural environment, and there the light pollution is not there. You might be knowing this fact. If not that, I will try to make it out to you, that light pollution is nothing but even in the night time also lot of lights are being peacocks are being exposed to lot of light. There is a circadian cycle, there is a breeding cycle of all the animals. Like breeding cycle is nothing but how the woman is 30 days of MC cycle, they will ovulate only in a few days. In the same way, in the night time only some species go for breeding, and peacocks and many other species does not understand that when there is a light off is there, when there is a sunrise is there. For them, because it is always a light across the city, they're not able to find out the proper breeding cycle. It is basically a trauma to them. Okay, you can Google and you can understand that breeding cycle also start in the night time for many of the species. Another one is sound pollution. Do you really think that peacocks and other species that we are conserving there are exposed to the same sound pollution which in the natural environment? No, right? So actually, in the name of protesting the park, you guys are harming the species, giving it a very traumatic and mental agony and pressure. What I appeal to the government and you also to ask the government to shift this peacock species, any other species, and push the park and make a very big community park so that we can all go and run and put a lot of plants over there and push the footways to the more inside the park so that the road can also be widened. And here the road can also be widened. We can put more trees and make it as a very biggest community park. And third one is that we can protect our animals. Minimum responsibility you should be knowing. If you don't know that, please learn and protest.